As many of you know, we recently completed renovation of our store in Short Hills. Renovations are a time of turmoil for a store, as walls are torn down, cash registers are uprooted, new departments are added, and associates are shifted around. Suddenly, a beautiful new store has emerged, and many new associates have joined the store team. In order to help these associates get to know each other and to understand our corporate mission and guiding principles, our shared vision of the future, and what we hope to accomplish in the store, we hold many team-building meetings involving each department. Eventually, the entire store team has a chance to meet together. A sumptuous dinner with food from our stores is provided, and everyone has a chance to get acquainted, meet some members of the home office management team, and have some fun together. At this last meeting for the Short Hills team, Resident Supervisor Joe Torito discussed some of the difficulties associates encounter while a store is under renovation.
And sometimes it's not real. We, in 1980, went from a store which was about 8,000 square foot, and everybody knew everybody. I mean, you had to know everybody, because if you know what I'm talking about, we were in a store that did $150,000 in 1979 dollars. And it was tight. I mean, you had a 20-minute conversation going through the aisles because it took you that long to get in and out of that store. You know, go through the aisles, you make good friends. We went from there to a big store. My customers said, you know, you lost it, guys. You know, we don't know who you are anymore. And the Short Hills team went right at it, and we went from that small store to the big store, and that big store became a bigger Milburn, a bigger 36 is the number used to be. And the customer felt comfortable in Short Hills. And then, last year, we took the hammers and nails and chisels out, and we added 10,000 square feet. And I think everybody in this room has heard, you made it too big. All right? I need roller skates. I need a mat. You keep moving things around. I don't know anybody. Where's Susan? Where's Pete? Where's Matilda? Matilda's there where you can't see her. Stand up, Matilda. And the job we have in front of us, and I think we've begun to do it, right, is to, first of all, stop moving the job. And fill it up, night crew. Oh, no. Oh, keep quiet. To stop moving the jello, which we are doing, or we have done, I hope, and to do the things that we know how to do so well. You know, to have her look for Connie, right? Because she knows Connie. But we have one Connie. I'd like another 30 Connies. I'd like another 30 Friends. You know, the people who have come out of 36. 36 being old Short Hills. We have to grow. We have to make our customers say, it's big, you moved everything around, but I got used to it. And you want to know something? The people are just as nice. And that fellow over there in the produce department, he's even nicer. Who is that guy?
Joe called upon Jim Meister, our President and Chief Operating Officer, to introduce our next speaker.
And it gives me a great pleasure to introduce our leader, our chairman, a person who not only has led King Supermarkets for many years and will continue to lead our company for so many more years, but has also taken a very active role recently in his new position as Vice Chairman of Food Marketing Institute. And I'd like to introduce Alan Billner to everyone. Alan.
During his talk, Alan affirmed our commitment to the corporate mission and guiding principles.
No business can stay in business worshiping the buck and only business for the dollar. That's okay short term, but long term, whether it's this business or any other business, if we're to survive, we have to have some purpose that adds something to the dimension of life and the life of our customers other than making a profit. And that's certainly true of our company. And we express that mission very simply as people serving people. Now, every company is driven by different fuel. Well, over the years, the things that have characterized our company and that have driven us are key result areas, or 4 critical success areas that we've described in these circles. And if you refer to them in front of you, you'll see that the 4 forces that drive us, or the 4 things that differentiate us from our competition, are 1, people and culture; 2, quality and excellence; 3, innovation and differentiation; and 4, profitability and recognition. And I just want to comment very briefly on what that means. First, on people serving, on people and culture. People and culture is what separates us from our competition. Now, what makes us different in relation to our customers is that we do give a damn. We care whether customers live or die. And no matter where you go throughout the world, no matter where you go throughout the United States, people that shop our stores, and with you in particular, come back and say, what's different about King's is people. Well, what's different about the people? They care about a customer. They care about an interpersonal relationship. They have the product knowledge of customers in need. There was one circle on that, within that triangle, no other. That would be the only one that is critical. Well, quality and excellence. What about quality and excellence? It really says it all. I said it earlier. Good enough is not good enough. And we can take a lesson from the Chicago Bears. And not only because I look like the refrigerator. Quality is what it's all about. We have a relentless drive, individually as a company, that what we do right. And if something is not right when you get it, or it's not right for the customer, we have example after example in which our associates, without being told by somebody who is far removed, say it's not fit for sale and it's not right, and I want to make it good. And innovation and differentiation. You may not be aware of this. It's been going on for 50 years. One, King Supermarket was one of the 2 companies who opened the first supermarket in the United States in 1930. King Supermarkets had the first free parking for customers. Where was it? Summit, 1936. The first water fountain in a supermarket. The first air conditioning in a supermarket. The first automatic door in a supermarket. And I could go on and on and on with innovation and differentiation. Well, finally, profitability and recognition. And the foundation stone of that says that there is no conflict between profit and people. That if you give a damn about people, you cannot do it long term without tangible ways of expressing it. Bucks, profitability. So if you care about people, you're going to have to make a profit. And if you are
Some of the ways we practice caring about people were covered by Bob Boyd, Short Hill's co-manager, in his talk on our non-financial goals.
The first one is sanitation and cleanliness. Second one is customer relations, and each department has a goal. Our goal in the grocery department is helpful. Dairy department is freshness. Meat department, trust. Produce department is confidence and excitement. Deli department is welcome. Seafood is freshness. Our front-end goal is positive attitude and quick and efficient service. Some other goals that we have are training and orientation, teamwork throughout our store, and communications. In the area of sanitation and cleanliness, if I asked maybe Charlie Barberio in our store what that meant to him, I think he'd tell me that means working neatly and picking up after yourself. In the area of customer relations, Mary Louise in our bakery department, I know you're here, Mary, hi, and maybe Dee and Matilda would tell you that means to them greeting the customers as they come up to the counter, letting them know that they're important and they have our attention. In the area of training and orientation, Pete on the front end might tell you it means making sure each new associate goes to orientation so that they can start their position with King's successfully. So these are some of the things we need to do to be successful I think in our
Following Bob's remarks, we turn to Bob Schwartz for a look at the supporting role of the sales team.
The one word that each member of our sales team has used in talking about the commitment to making Short Hills a winning team is support. Okay? And that support is going to come about by way of communications, information, becoming more visible, becoming more accessible, store visits, the telephone. The support is going to come in the form of coaching, guiding, training, and development, and being available to answer questions, being available to bounce an idea off, being available to assist in solving a problem or a potential problem, which we can turn into an opportunity. With regard to supporting our shared vision of the future, you can count upon the sales team to ask questions and to focus on the positive, purpose, unleash creativity. There are a heck of a lot of good ideas. Okay? Together, our goal or objective is to continue to make winners of all of us, and by so doing, we're going to have the biggest group of turned-on associates and customers this industry has ever seen. We have another area that is very supportive of our objectives and goals, the Consumer Affairs Department. The role of our Consumer Affairs Department is to ensure that the customer's perspective is sought and heard when decisions are being made that will affect them. How do we do it?
The grand finale of the evening was an original skit performed by the Short Hills Associates and featuring a tour through 2 supermarkets, guided by a character familiar to children of all ages, Mr. Rogers.
Boys and girls, how are you tonight? Very special tour for you. We're going to see chain supermarkets and Rambo's Market. Can you say Rambo? Rambo! Very good. Now let's go see Rambo's Market. Hello, Mr. Rambo. How are you? What do you want? We're here to see your supermarket tonight. Can you say hello to all my neighbors? Mr. Rambo, would you mind showing us your deli department, please? Next. What do you want?
Can I get a cut of hair, please?
There you go.
This isn't what I wanted. I wanted thinly slices. This isn't
Why
what I
didn't you tell me that before I cut it? Now what am I supposed to do with this? There's nothing wrong with this. Hey, let's eat it. Hey. Sorry, don't matter. Mr. Rambo, do you have any other special markets in your store?
Yeah, right over here. We got the service meat department. The service is great.
That piece of meat you gave me was horrible. You told me to cook it for 6 hours at 650 degrees. And it came out horrible. It came out like snow tires.
Listen, lady, I'm a butcher. I'm not a chef. And cut my... Hey, lady, you can't return the phone. You ate the whole thing and now you want a refund?
I did not eat it. I threw it away. It was awful. I want a
Okay.
refund. Another kind of meat.
Hey, Dave, give her another piece of meat. Make it a cheaper one.
Thanks, dude.
Hey, let's go over and see our seafood department. The aroma makes it appetizing.
Are you sure the aroma makes it appetizing?
Hey, buddy, it's the fish counter. What do you expect it to smell like? Rose garden?
Is this fish fresh?
Of course it's fresh.
Wait, how can you tell fish?
Well, first you gotta look at it. Now watch the eyes. The eyes are nice and cloudy. Mushy. And leak good. And best of all, it's got to smell. Wow.
Okay, if you say so, I'll take it.
Mr. Rambo, but I thought you told a fresh fish...
Hey, Rogers! He's running the supermarket, you and me. You let me and my boys handle the customers.
Yes.
Now that I made my point, let's go see the dairy department. Hey, this is Phil. He's a dairy manager. Why don't you say hello to Phil?
Hello, Phil.
Hello.
See, the date on this says January 20th. This must be sour by now.
Oh, that's the day it went into the cart and still 15 more days left on it.
Mr. Rambo, Phil didn't look so good. Are you sure that milk was
Hey, do I have to warn you again?
Mr. Rambo, I heard nothing but the best about
Go ahead, make my check.
But I heard nothing about the best about your produce department. I heard it's really good. Could you show us your produce department?
Sure, this is the produce department over here. This is Emilio.
Excuse me, is this young wife number tonight?
Sure, lady, that one's definitely right. By tomorrow, it'll be overripe.
No, this.
Nothing but the best on Rambo's Market.
That's right, nothing but the best.
Hey, Raj, just wait a minute front way. You still have a chance.
What do you want?
I'd like to get run out, please.
I guess I can do that.
$7.99? What was $7.99? I want a price check on this, please.
Look, lady, it was $7.99 yesterday, so it's gonna be $7.99 today.
Look, just get a price check.
Grocery price check, register 1.
What do you want?
Is this $7.99? $7.99? Yeah, that's what the label says, doesn't it?
I don't think I'm gonna do my shopping for anymore. I'm gonna go to King's where I know the service is good.
Good, go ahead. I'm not paid enough to take your crap.
Hey, one customer doesn't make a difference. We made him one mad, we got one anymore.
Now we're ready to go to King's Supermarket and see Mr. Chorito. Mr. Chorito. Mr. Chorito, Mr. Rogers. How are you, Mr. Chorito? Would you like to say hello to my friends first?
Hello, folks. Welcome to King. Hi, Mr. Dorito. We'd like to start our tour in our deli department. We feel it's one of the best around.
All right. Morning.
Mr. Rogers, we're also very proud of the way our deli department answers the phone quicker than anyone else we know.
Number 1. Morning, can I help you?
Yes, can I have a pound of ham, please?
And how would you like that cut?
Thin, please.
I noticed you wear gloves here. All of our employees wear gloves at all times handling any sort of food.
Will there be anything else?
No, thanks.
Thank you, have a good day.
Okay, Mr. Rogers, now we'd like to take you to our service meat department. It's one of the first of its kind in the supermarket. You can see there's all sorts of specialty cuts and stuff and meats prepared right on the premises.
Yes, will this be a family meal?
Yes, I think it would be just right. It's a very tender piece of meat.
Well, how do I go about cooking?
We suggest that you broil it. I have a coffee, instructions, and some recipes like that.
Oh, okay, and is it nutritious?
Yes, it's very nutritious. I also have a coffee with some facts about all the nutrition that you need to know about it.
Thank you.
And now, Mr. Rogers, we'd like to take you over to the department. Our fresh fish here is the best around.
How are you today?
Is this fish fresh?
Yes, it is. By the firmness, by the texture, and by the smell.
Question, how can you... Oh, yes, that's...
Broil this from 6 to 8 minutes without turning.
Thank you.
We also have fresh clam chowder. Would you like to try some? New England or
Yes.
Manhattan?
Manhattan?
Okay.
Elijah, yes.
Okay, have a good day.
Mr. Torito, isn't that Mr. Rambo from the other market?
Yes, they're in here twice a week to do a competition check. I'm just going to see. Good morning, Mr. Rambo. Is there anything I can help you with?
Go ahead.
Make your day?
Yeah. Absolutely.
You can do anything you want, Mr. Rambo. Just don't bother any of the employees.
Don't take notes, I know.
That's right. And now, Mr. Rogers, we'd like to take you over to our dairy department. This is Phil, our dairy manager.
Good morning, Miss Carroll.
Yes. The date on this, can you explain it? I don't understand what it is.
Well, the date on here is February 23rd, and that means that we can sell this. We can't sell this item after the 23rd.
I didn't know that.
Do you have any Welch Rutland vanilla ice cream?
Yes, we do. I'll get some for you.
Man, my guy would never do it.
Now, Mr. Rogers, we'd like to go to our produce department. Our produce is the freshest around. We do all sorts of special things for our customers. We squeeze our own orange juice. We can core a pineapple, and we have strawberries and blueberries all year round, even though they're not in season.
Is this number for tonight?
No, I'll check one for you, I'll pick one up. What would you like? Would you like our honeydew cantaloupe or something? What would you like?
What would you recommend?
Well, our honeydews are coming really good right now. Would you like one?
Please.
Tonight and tomorrow.
Is it true that you squeeze your orange juice fresh every day?
We squeeze our orange juice every day. Would you like a sample?
Yeah, me too.
That's delicious. May I have more?
Sure. I'll be up.
Thank you very much.
And now, Mr. Rogers, here at King's, we feel the last impression is the lasting impression. And our cashiers exhibit the highest amount of courtesy and care anywhere.
I was wondering, I don't have any cash on me. Is it possible to some cash and check even though I don't have a courtesy card?
No,